Hello, gods and goddesses. It's current event time. Okay, recently my spidey senses have been on point lately. Anybody who knows me personally and that knows me well knows that usually when I have a toothache that somewhere on the planet there is great seismic activity. So about 3 days before we got the earthquake here in Arizona, and I know it was a small earthquake, but what people don't realize is that there's not supposed to be any earthquakes in Arizona. What's cool about this natural alarm system is that it usually happens like a week before the actual seismic movement happens. So it's crazy. It's like when I get toothaches, like I guess expect seismic activity. It has not failed me yet, so I just thought that was very interesting. Also, the other day I was outside with my friend and I noticed how just like today we got clear blue skies. The day before yesterday it was blasted with chemtrails. Anyways, I was looking up at the sky and I had this just strong feeling, this very, very strong feeling that we're gonna see a mass sighting. I don't know, I just had this very, very strong feeling, and then sure enough, this happened.
The green thing. Yeah, shit.
It's not losing altitude.
Is that? That's not like a meteor, is it?
Why is there no? That's fucking bright as fuck. What is that? Somebody,
We're being invaded.
somebody pull their phone out and record this. Holy shit! It just disintegrated.
Do you think that's a plane? No.
Wait, what is that? What?
And of course, the government and the news and the media are going to say that it was a rocket and that it's nothing that we should worry about. Now, my personal opinion, this was basically a test run or another test run being done for the Project Bluebeam agenda. Now, before we get into this subject, let's make one thing clear, that this stuff is out in the open so everybody can do their own research, so everybody can do their own diagnostics and become their own teacher. I'm not asking you to believe in what I'm saying. I'm asking you to do your own research and again, become your own master, become your own teacher. Educate yourself. There's so much disinformation out there that it's ridiculous. Basically, all metaphysical databases right now, like in5d.com, David Icke, Expansions, all of these websites have been destroyed. They're not posting, they're not putting out any spirit or mind stimulating subjects. They're all very, very dull and very extremely boring. And again, become your own master, do your own research, and you'll be surprised on the most amazing things that you will find on your own, as opposed to trusting some of these people that you see on these spiritual databases. So, okay, Project Bluebeam. For those of you who are not familiar with Project Bluebeam, it is an agenda, I guess, that's being orchestrated by the world elite. And it is an innovative technique using strontium, barium, and niobate to conduct a three-dimensional holographic display. And again, this thing can be viewed by a whole bunch of people. They said like one side of the earth can see it all at the exact same time. Okay, so again, they have this technology. Okay, I had posted a couple weeks ago about a document that was released back in, I think it was 1997 or 98, that explains in detail that strontium, barium, and niobate is being sprayed a lot in these chemtrails. Again, and a lot of people, oh my god, he's a conspiracy theorist, oh my god, yeah. Look at what's happening around the earth. I mean, get a grip. I mean, people who think that this shit's normal, that what we are seeing with everything, whether it's the disrespect on TV, women, food, children, if we think that this is okay, then again, we have no purpose here in the cosmos. Again, no purpose here in the cosmos. And I notice, and it's like completely obvious for those who try to convince themselves, I don't know why they tried to do this, but they see truth, they see stuff that's happening, and they are literally trying to convince themselves that this isn't true, that a lot of what's happening, a lot of the truth that's coming out into the surface, that's coming out into the open, that people are realizing, is that they don't want to believe it. They want to stay in their physical matrix. Just like the movie The Matrix, Morpheus says that they will fight and they will die to protect this physical matrix because it's the only thing they know. So again, you can keep trying to lie to yourself, but we are touching upon the most greatest and most strongest subjects in the universe right now. Okay, so those of you who are not familiar with this type of agenda, you probably will ask yourself, well, why are they doing this? Why would they try to use a three-dimensional holographic display that can be viewed by large amounts of people? Why would they use this technology? Okay, to anybody who has a brain or who has eyes to see, knows that 9/11 was an inside job. I mean, I can't believe we are still on this subject to where people still can't get the grips or can't wrap their mind around how our government could be tyrannical. So, terrorist attacks can only go for so long. And if you think about an alien invasion, that would be such a psychological blow to the human spirit. And the majority of the humans who are not familiar or who don't even believe in UFOs, they will freak out and they will go crazy, okay? So again, this, in my personal opinion, this is being done to condition the humans to be able to deal with such events. I mean, look at Ancient Aliens and all the stuff they post on TV, TV shows and movies about aliens and stuff like that. They are programming you and conditioning the human psyche to deal with such events. Again, it's another form of psychological warfare and spiritual warfare at the exact same time. So usually when my predictions line up like that, there is usually more to come. So I have a strong feeling that there will be more mass sightings here pretty soon within the next week or so. And also more seismic activity, whether it's fracking going on. Who knows? The earthquake that happened here in Arizona could be because of a fracking operation. So who knows? Either way, just like I said in my other videos, I would send healing waves to these stressed areas. Healing waves to everything. A lot of people will jump in and say, oh, it's New Age. Stop talking New Age bullshit. No. You guys have to realize that love conquers all. Okay, we're not going to be able to defeat the darkness, these dark forces with rainbow colors and unicorn posters and stuff like that. I know this. But what you have to understand is that these demons, these archons, these elite interdimensional beings cannot vibrate around the positivity of love. They cannot vibrate around this energy. So again, they will either try to coerce the humans around you to disagree with you and then they'll start fighting with you, or they'll just create some system agent type agenda to where they can throw you off. Again, system agents, I'm gonna talk about this very briefly. System agents are basically curveballs being thrown at you. Okay, people who usually raise their consciousness or raise their vibration to a very high degree, you get massive amounts of curveballs thrown at you. And again, they can be your family members, they can be your loved ones, they can be your best friends. Okay, and this is why it's very important that you stay focused and stay positive. Like, and just know that you're on the right track. Okay, just know. Don't let anybody tell you that you're doing wrong or that you're not on the right track, and you know you are. Okay, this becoming aware of a lot of this stuff is very lonely at times, and a lot of people can't talk about this stuff that we talk about because the majority of the humans who are around that person will think they're crazy. And it's sad, but that's just the life we live in right now. But me making these videos is motivating people to stand up and stand out and speak about this stuff. Because again, if you think this shit is normal, if you think all this negative stuff that's happening, the way our government's running shit, the way just with everything, if you think it's normal, then you will cease to exist. You have no purpose here in the infinity. Again, Source wants to expand out infinitely. It doesn't want to stay dormant. It doesn't want to stay closed energetically. So why would it go backwards? Why would it want to destroy each other? It's pointless. Okay, you're going against life, period. So again, stay focused, stay loved, and remember, you're going to get curveballs thrown at you, but you must stay firm. You must stay positive. And again, if you can help somebody, help them. Do not just sit there and watch them try to help themselves when you know you can help them, okay? So I love you guys, much love, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Later.